Yo, what up? It's your boy Chad back with another video, back on Angel Time. First, I would ask if you guys could hit the like button on the way in. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And also, if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. All right, so let's get it, let's go. If you guys looking at the title of the video, I named it Satan's War on Femininity. Satan's War on Femininity. And of course, I got a video I did previously, Satan's War on Masculinity. You guys can check it out if you want. It's a vlog style type of video, but I definitely had to do this video right here because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I definitely had to do the opposite. Like I had to do the war on femininity also, because Satan is attacking all of us. So I would do children next, so look out for Satan's War on children next. So let's get it, let's go. First, we're gonna talk about obviously the first sin of the world, how the devil tempted Eve to eat the fruit. And first, you're gonna say, is people out there that say that well, it was Adam and Eve that was deceived. So I'm here in 1 Timothy 3:15. It says, Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. So that's basically tell you it wasn't Adam who was deceived, it was Eve. But to the point, what always fascinated me about the story of Adam and Eve, and I'm sure it fascinates you guys also, was why didn't he tempt Adam? Like, why would he go to Eve? Which makes me believe that he studied her and he knew that she would be the one that he couldn't tempt, and she would be, because essentially the tree that they ate from was from the tree of knowledge. So he essentially knew that she would want more than what she already have. But in Ecclesiastes it says that there's nothing new under the sun, and I feel like Satan is going to use the same tactics today that he used way before time. So and I feel like a lot of these agendas nowadays are being pushed out by women. But I'm not here to attack women right now. I'm on you guys' side, like especially for the godly women. I'm on you guys' side. So I came up with the 5 ways that Satan is attacking femininity. So let's get it, let's go. Number 1, I put not following God's family hierarchy. And what is the slogan nowadays for women? What is the motto, I guess you would say? The motto is, I'm strong, I'm independent, and I don't need a man. And I want to be the first to say, like, God, that is not of God. Like, God's family hierarchy is the kids under the parents, the wife under the husband under Jesus, Jesus under God. That is the godly family hierarchy. Anything besides that is not of God, which means it's of the devil. Anything besides that, you're bringing curses upon yourself. And like I said this in a previous video, that you see women nowadays saying that we don't need men, we'll just use their sperm or whatever. Like, I can raise a kid by myself, I don't need a man. And I'm here to tell you, like, that is, you're going about this the wrong way. That is not the right thing to do. Like I said, when you take the man out of the household, you're breaking the chain. So, and I said this before in previous video, like, don't, when you are doing something, don't pray for God to get you out of something that he didn't want you to get in from the first place. Why don't we just follow the rules that were in place from the first place, instead of praying for him to get you out of something that he wouldn't want you to get in for the first place? And also what I see nowadays is this has always been out, well, since the 60s, like, they are incentivizing women to either have divorces or put their husband or their spouse or whatever on child support. And like I said, they doing this to remove the men out of the household, and they're trying to make women to do everything themselves. And like I said, it's not in the hierarchy for that to be done. Like, you need a man in your life. Your man is your covering. Like, there's plenty of scriptures that even say, like, some men may be some of you women's only hope to get into heaven. Like if I gotta preach the word, I gotta preach the word. Like that's clear. Like some of the women in the Bible may have only made it to heaven because they was with a godly man. Like like I said, they are pushing out a lot of these agendas nowadays. And they don't have, as women, they don't have your best interest at heart. They are just trying. You're just a dollar, you're just a name, you're just a number. You are better for the economy when you are single and raising kids for yourself. Like and what also I see nowadays, because there's also women are proud to claim how single, especially during Mother's Day and those type of holidays and stuff like that. They're very, very proud to say, like, I'm single and I'm doing everything by myself. But where's that same pride when it's your kid is the one out, well, your son is the one out here doing nefarious things and shooting, stabbing, killing, robbing, and all that stuff? And where's that pride when it's your daughter who is the one out here having sex with everybody? And also daughters nowadays are doing nefarious things too, because like I said, these women nowadays are more thorough than some of these men nowadays. And the point I'm trying to make is removing the man out of the household, or not following the godly hierarchy of the family structure. And I said this in a previous video, I'm gonna say it again. Like, there are men out there who intentionally have sex with women, have babies with women, and leave them. And the Bible says, like, they are worse than unbelievers. And they, trust me, they're gonna get their wrath. Like, woe unto them when it's their time. Woe unto them. But for you women out there that are, like I said, intentionally removing the men out of the household just so you can get some of these government benefits and stuff like that, you're no better than them at the end of the day. So if it's woe unto the man, it should be woe unto the woman also. Like, since you're intentionally removing the man out of the household, then you deserve the same thing. And like I said, I don't want you guys to be, like I said, the Bible says you guys are the weaker vessels. So it may be pleasing to the ear to know that you guys are single and independent and all that stuff. Yes, that may be pleasing to the ear, because as men, it's in our innate desires to be single, to be independent and not like needing anybody for everything. It's in our innate desires, but it's not in your innate desires. And that's why the femininity is being killed, because you're doing something outside of something you want to do. Like, and don't trust me, there are good female leaders out there, and there are good female even Deborah and she was a judge in the Bible. Like, so there are, women can be in leadership. Like, women can be I don't want to call them alpha or whatever like that, but there are women who can be great leaders and stuff like that. But it's not really in a woman's innate desires to want to be, like I said, in the forefront or in the spotlight or in the alpha position. It's more in you guys dynamic to be the soft-spoken one, the kind one, you know, the one that's nurturing and stuff like that. Be the one that the covering. Like, so that's number one. I put removing men out of the household and not following God's family structure, his hierarchy. So that's number one. Number two, I put feminism. I'm not going to say it with the F because I'm not trying to trigger any algorithms or have anything bad happen to my channel. But you can put the F if you want, but I'm going to say feminism. And I said this in a previous video, and I want to repeat it again. Like, I have nothing wrong with woman empowerment. Like, I want you women to be the best version of yourself as possible. Like, go out there, open up your businesses, become millionaires, become billionaires, become trillionaires. I don't care. Do it. If you want to do it, do it. If it's in you to do it, do it. Like, but what feminism does is tell women that you're better than men, and that they try to make it a competition between women and men, which is not bad. Like I said, you don't have to put down the man in the process of you you know, becoming successful or whatever like that. It doesn't have to be a battle between man and woman. And as a man, I'm never looking for competition. I'm never looking for female competition from whatever I do, whether it be sports, whether it be anything. I'm not never looking for a woman to compete with. So why do women look for men to compete with? Like, no. First of all, you shouldn't be competing with anybody. You should be, what God has for you should be for you and for you only. But I do believe like there should be some type of healthy competition, because like having some type of competition like will have you like motivated and give you like I said, some type of like zeal to want to do things at times. So some competition is healthy, but like I said, it doesn't, what feminism is doing is making it like, all right, like women, you accomplish this, like, all right, now you're sticking it to the man, like you're like no, it doesn't have to be like that. Like you can do, a woman could be successful, and it doesn't have to, like I said, it doesn't have to be a competition. You could be doing it just to do it. And another thing that feminism is doing is telling women that you don't have to have kids, or you don't have to get married, or you don't have to worry about a relationship, or you don't have to cook for your man, or you don't have to do this. Like it's basically telling women to defy men. Like it's making, like I said, it's being like you, like it's you're defying men. Like, and what I want to talk about is the story of Vashti in the Bible. She's not often brought up, but I want to talk about this because I actually read this the other day, so it ties into this video. And Vashti, first of all, I'm not going to even butcher his name. He was the king of well, this is the book of Ruth. He was the king of Persia at this time, and he was the well, Ruth was his second wife, so Vashti was his first wife. So like I said, I'm not gonna butcher his name. Asharius, whatever his name, I can't butcher his name, but his first wife Vashti, she's, like I said, like these modern day women, like she was defiant towards him. They were basically having like a banquet or something like that, and she decided to have her own thing instead of going to his. And also I guess you could label it as a beauty pageant or something like that. Like he was trying to show her off basically, and she didn't want to come. So it says that he was very angry when she didn't want to come, and basically his chamberlain told him that she not only disrespected you, like she disrespected everybody here, because now the women are going to follow after her and want to do the same thing. So basically, to wrap it up, like he basically divorced her and found Esther. And it just goes to show you, like, because basically, if you want to stack it up, basically Vashti was a feminist. Like basically that's what she was. Like she was being defiant of the man and his authority. And that just goes to show you how the rules were back in those times. Like when a woman was to defy a man, like he would just get rid of her and that would be it. So like I said, that's what feminism is doing nowadays. Like it's telling women to openly be defiant of men. And like I said, that's killing the femininity in women, because like I said, women were made to serve men. And I say that in a respectful way. Like a woman is her, I've always found a woman when she's her most feminine when she's cooking, cleaning, being a service to her man and to her kids. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I have no problem with a woman out there getting her bag, but a woman, you can tell a woman when she's happy, when she has that glow, is like I said, when she's serving her man, cooking, cleaning, ironing, doing whatever her family. That's when a woman is going to be at her happiest. Not when she's just got promoted to a fortune, like a CEO, or when she just made $1 million. I like that. It's not the same glow, even though these feminists nowadays make it seem like a woman can achieve that same glow. Like, no, a man is going to achieve that glow when he's accomplished something. A woman is not that. A woman gets that glow when she's, like I said, when she's taking care of her family. So that's definitely number 2, feminism. Number 3, I put bad female role models. And It is horrible nowadays, the female role models that they have with these rappers, singers, actors, like everything. These social media influencers, everything is just crazy nowadays. I remember when I was young, and I'm not that old, but I'm saying when I was young, the rappers and the singers at the time were making songs more about women being pure and not going out there using their bodies and going out there shaking their asses and doing that other type of stuff. When I was young, like I said, you had the Lauryn Hills, you had the Queen Latifahs, you had the MC Lights telling women to be women, like be pure, like be like don't get involved like in that type of stuff. But these women nowadays are telling women to some of these women telling women to think like men, some of these women telling women to go out there and do the most nastiest things you could possibly think of to get a bag. And they're promoting like I said, women to just to do the things that are not godly. Like they're promoting women to go against the grain and do what they want to do. And like I said, these female role models that these females look up to are basically used by Satan to push out these agendas. Because if you look at the Bible, what a woman was in that day, like I said, they was more like the Ruths, the Esthers, the like I said, the women out there that was very beautiful and very humble and very, you know, soft-spoken and those type of women. But women nowadays, like I said, they're loud, they're arrogant, they're boastful, they're everything that is bad about everything that is not in the Bible. Well, it is in the Bible because the Bible does explain these type of women also, but they are the bad of the women. And yeah, so that's number 3. Some of these bad female role models is just killing female femininity. So that's number 3. Number 4 is hookup culture. And nowadays they're telling women to just go out there, have sex with as many men as possible. Don't think about the consequences. Like just go out there and have sex with whoever. And as you know, men are meant to give off DNA and women are meant to receive DNA. And I touched on this on another video before about soul ties. So like I said, a woman is more prone to getting attached to a man than a man is to a woman. So like I said, a woman is meant to receive the DNA of a man more than he is to do it of her. In fact, like you don't even have to really be intimate with a woman for a woman to start to become you. Like a woman will start to mirror your mannerisms, mirror a man's speech, his actions, everything, just off if she likes him or not. So it doesn't even have to necessarily be about sex. Like anything can if a woman is into a man, like she would slowly start to become him in general. So it's not only sex. But to the point, like I said, they make it seem like it's no shame for a woman to just be out there sleeping with as many men as possible. But in Ecclesiastes 26:25, it says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. So like I said, that goes to show you that a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. So these women out here thinking that I could just have sex with whoever and it's just gonna be all right, that's not the case. And like I said, a biblical woman is a woman that's pure, like a woman that's like I said, like well, like I said, a biblical woman, what the Bible tells a man that he should marry should be a virgin woman who's pure and wholesome and all that type of stuff. But I know we're not, like, we're probably, as a man, I'm probably not going to find a virgin woman per se, but I can find the other qualities in a way. But like I said, the hookup culture is definitely not the way to go for a woman. Like I said, like hookup culture is going to be worse for woman. Like it's like you cannot. It's like I read articles where it said you're not going to be able to pair bond, you're not going to be able to do a lot of things because you have too many souls attached to you. Like, you have too many personalities attached to you. So you're not going to be like, how can, like, you have too much to compare to, like, with your sexual past. It's going to be too much to compare to. So you're not going to be able to pair bond with a man because you have too many experiences yourself. Like, you're never going to meet a 100% guy if you had so many guys. Like, and not to keep it PG, like I said, there's many different types of male lower parts. I would say lower parts, like, it's like many different shapes, many different forms, many different whatever. Like, and like I said, you may meet a guy, he may be the perfect for you on paper. Like, he may be, like I said, caring, loving, money right, head right, mind right. He could be a man of God, but his lower parts may not satisfy you, and you may not be, you know, that may not satisfy you. So like I said, like, you want to stick as far away from hookup culture as possible. Like, don't get involved with that. Find you a man, find you your husband, and call it a day. Like, don't be out here sleeping with as many men as you possibly can, because it's not going to be good for you in the long run. Like I said, like, women take the DNA, men give off the DNA, so it's not going to be good for you. So that's number 4, hookup culture. And lastly, number 5, I put media influence, but I do have 3 talking points I want to talk about. And the first one, media influence, is social media. And this is a big thing nowadays, because women nowadays, y'all can't go 2 seconds without being on your phone. Like, you guys are being programmed by what you see on social media. And like I said, they have put some of these content creators, and some of these like I said, some of your own friends are just putting out the positive stuff that's happening to them and not putting out the negative stuff. Like I said, we're coming up on Valentine's Day soon. Like, I'm sure you're going to see everybody posting how much they love their man and how much all this and all that. But they're not posting about him just cheating on her, or him hitting her, or him got another baby mother on the side, or doing this and like that. They with social media, you're only seeing one side of things. You're not seeing all the other sides. And also with social media, they're and this also goes back to number 3 with the role models, because what they're pushing out is they're pushing out the what's the word I'm looking for, like the like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, when they both when both the man and the woman are the power couple dynamic. That's what they're pushing out nowadays, that both the man and the woman must be both millionaires, and they both just travel the world, and that's it. But like I said, how can you have that, like, and then have a successful family? When you see these social media or even famous people, like I said, they only show you one side of things. Like, how can a family work if we're both millionaires and we're both entrepreneurs, we're both getting to the bag? And how is the family working in that way? Like, who is raising our kids at the end of the day? If we're both getting off 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night because we're both entrepreneurs, who is raising our kids? The nanny? Who is raising our kids? So how can you have a like I said, a godly relationship or a godly family dynamic if we're both chasing success, or we're both trying to be like Jay-Z and Beyonce, or trying to be like all these other celebrity couples or whatever like that? And also with social media, like I said, everything is fake, because you just seen the Jada Pinkett and the Will Smith, when they just said that, oh, we wasn't even, like, we've been separated since 2017. So that just goes to show you everything is fake. Like, they're just, a lot of these famous people's relationships are not what you think they are. Like, they're just putting on it, like, the facade just for the cameras. They're just showing up for the appearances, and I'm sure they have people behind, like the powers behind them, like either their marketing team or whatever like that, that's telling them it's better for you guys to show up happy to these outings and these marketing places and these events, rather than to show you guys like unhappy or whatever like that, because we want to show you guys happy. So that just goes to show you, like I said, everything you see in social media is fake. Like a lot of these relationships, a lot of these celebrities, especially these celebrities relationships, are not real. Like they're just trying to put on for the facade. Second, I put movies and TV shows, and as you can see, like I said, they are using these movies, these TV shows to try to push out agenda for women. And nowadays, like you starting to see like even they're showing drug dealers as like drug kingpin or queen pins as women. And like I said, like they're trying to push this agenda on women, and women are going to start to adapt this. Like I believe you're going to start to see more females on the block, like running the neighborhood gang or something like that. Like, and like I said, they showing women in more alpha positions and out there being the leaders of men, rather than being the queens. Like I said, they want to push the Jezebel agenda, like the women's being in charge while the weak men are their servants and stuff like that. So that's what they're doing with the TV shows. And also I put music, and this, I don't even have to really elaborate on this. Like the music nowadays is really doing a detriment to women. Like it's telling women to, like I said, go out there and do nefarious things. It's telling women to shake your ass and get the money, get to the bag, do this and do that, use men for their money, like do a whole bunch of crazy and like I said, nefarious things out in the world. So those are the 3 bullet points for that. But those are the 5 things I came up with, how Satan is attacking femininity, and that is not following God's hierarchy, feminism, bad female role models, hookup culture, and media influence.